if the meeting had disagreed like the way it has happened today, we are going to cancel the election.
The Deputy Resident City Commissioner Arua City Central Division, Ham Ezama, has said there is a need for the Uganda National Chamber of Commerce and the industry to verify voters list that has emerged from the two contesting parties.
The Electoral Commission, who is the commercial officer, says is not ready to conduct the election. Yes. Two, these two lists came from the center. We are going to write, as the office of the president, to the office of the Chamber of Commerce to authenticate these two lists. Then select first a date for another election with the same.
Some of the irregularities to this disruption emerged from two opposing leadership structures for Arua City Chamber of Commerce after Arua Central Division legislator Jackson Atima continued to serve as chairperson in the city.
Otherwise, I desired so long that the city should have had a very vibrant and very active and useful Chamber of Commerce for our business community. And that is why, by the very fall of the day that we're now in the city, we couldn't wait for somebody to say he is a chairperson of Chamber of Commerce in 3 districts. It is illogical. It is greed displayed in a manner which we cannot accept.
One of the candidates, Caesar Draichabo, emerged as interim chairperson for the city after Atima became MP, making 2 different chamber leaders in the city.
The Secretariat recognized the interim team in Arua City as partners who are doing the right thing by the virtue of they being subscribed members of Chamber of Commerce. It is from them that they gave us receipt books.
However, the interim leadership for Draichabo has always been questioned. Jackson Atima quashed claims that there is an interim chamber leadership in the city based on decisions of the chamber secretariat.
Those districts are now separate entities. They are separate districts under Ministry of Local Government. I don't have any jurisdiction to go and begin running their chamber activities when they were well constituted as districts. But what the Annual General Assembly pronounced itself about was the 10 cities, the previous leadership, the Chamber of Commerce of those districts. If now there's Gulu City Chamber, the previous leader of Gulu district was still the substantive chamber leadership. That is what I did here. So some of those guys who are moving, they don't even have briefcase to carry the chamber documents. They put the documents, letters in envelopes. These are guys who move around in sitting on people's verandas. They don't have a business.
According to Jackson Atima, he is still the chairperson for chamber in the city who had prepared to hand over the office to a person who will be voted in as a new chairperson.
Today, if this election was successfully conducted, I was going to hand over chamber. That's why I left Kampala. I came here to see that the elections are conducted in a free and fair manner, and I sit as a paid-up member to support them.
Ronald Debo, director of Rema Engineering Company, is one of the candidates who was surprised to have seen the election being disrupted.
Especially in a cosmopolitan city like Arua, we need a very good environment so that we can transact business, even cross-border business, Congo, Sudan, and all that. We have been looking forward to have a vibrant chamber. If you go to other regions, chamber is doing tremendous things. But for us here, we're always quarreling. So I said, no, let me first offer myself. I thought the chaos would still end. But today, what was meant to be a simple thing, some people had to think around until they caused the chaos. And I'm happy our team remained calm. It is very interesting, it is very laughable.
In respect to being a loyal member of the Chamber of Commerce, Ronald had submitted his gold subscription fees on both sides of the disagreeing chamber leadership. Joseph Odama, UBC News.